That is hell.
How about this tonight? A city in Nevada is dealing with an infestation that some are calling biblical. Millions of migrating Mormon crickets. They're covering homes and roads in the city of Elko. The flightless insects have been swarming there for nearly 2 weeks now.
When we looked out here, the whole wall was just covered. That really freaked me out.
You can see that they're moving and crawling, and the whole road's crawling, and it just makes your skin crawl. It's just so gross.
In case you're wondering, Mormon cricket infestations happen frequently in western North America, but are noticed most in high population areas. There's not much residents can do now, but wait for them to go away.
Famine is coming.
The town that I live in, Elko, Nevada, is getting overrun by Mormon crickets. This is my house. This is our hospital, also stucco like my home. And I am here to tell you it is borderline apocalyptic feeling. Guys, Auntie is exhausted. In the past 2 nights, I've maybe gotten 2 hours and 15 minutes of sleep. Night before last, I slept maybe 2 hours, and last night, maybe 15 minutes. I don't know if it's because of the presence of these crickets weirding me out because, or the fact that while we were camping, I forgot my thyroid medication 3 days, so that's not good. That's never good. When your thyroid's off, it can cause things like insomnia, foggy mental state, anxiety, depression, and honestly, this is all the last thing I need right now when my house is surrounded and swarmed by these disgusting, vile crickets. I am a prisoner in my own home. I can't even leave. You see, Auntie has a fusion posterior and anterior inner C3, 4, 5, 6, 7, T1, and T2 with a KGMI 5, 6, 7, where in 2018, all of the bone from a fusion was gone. My doctors have explained since my C2 is the only thing that is not fused, a fender bender, a slip or fall could cause me to be instantly quadriplegic, if not worse, because your C2 controls your lungs and breathing. And there are a bunch of these things on the bottom part, the ceiling of our patio outside of our door, and they just randomly drop. So God forbid if I were to step outside and one dropped on me, the level of knees to chest running I would be doing, but also very likely I would fling my head back and really hurt myself. So I'm literally being held hostage by hundreds of thousands of Mormon crickets. This is what nightmares are made of. The town that I live in, I swear it's just getting worse and worse. It is disgusting. They are literally everywhere. It's just getting worse. Our entire neighborhood is flooded with these things. Our whole town is. It is disgusting. I just wish they'd go away. I honestly can't take anymore. You guys, it just keeps getting worse and worse. Our entire home is just engulfed. And I can't go outside because, as I'm sure you'll see, there you go, they are under our patio and they just randomly let go and they fall. And with the fusion in my neck, I can't risk one of them landing on me and me reacting and hurting my neck. It's just maddening. I haven't been able to sleep in 2 nights because knowing they're out here, it's just freaking me out. Our entire town has just been overrun by these things. It is just disgusting. They just keep coming. And our neighbors are having issues as well. Our hospital is covered worse than my house. I feel so deflated right now. I just feel I can't explain the level of anxiety I am living in. And our poor dogs, poor Molly's been having nightmares. This is disgusting. These are Mormon crickets and they migrate through our town every year. But our town has never been hit this hard before. And our home has never been hit like this. We woke up to these things on Sunday. And like I said, every day it just seems to be getting worse and worse. I maybe got 15 minutes of sleep last night. There's just something really creepy about knowing these things are out here. And worrying that maybe 1 or 2 of them will get in, and they have. We're actually considering maybe leaving for a while and moving out and taking the dogs. And yeah, we've called exterminators, but unfortunately, there's nothing they can do. If you kill them, they're carnivorous and they will devour and come from wherever to devour the dead. So it's almost like baiting them and attracting more. So the exterminator just says we have to wait it out. I don't know how much more of this I can take, though. I'm not even in the mood to do TikToks. I am so exhausted I can barely even see straight or think straight.
We thought the crickets were our only guests, and then that happened. Whew. Talk about making your ticker stop. Got ourselves a snake. Come on. How much more can my heart take? I want to move to Alaska where nothing can creep or crawl or slither or slime away. Or towards me. Or towards me. Getting real tired of the circle of life happening in my own yard. Wow. All right, y'all. Which one of you can I move in with? Because I don't want to be here anymore. Let's see if it gets a cricket. Oh, something just landed on my hand. That scared me. Oh. My house has become literally like a nature channel. Huh, Mike? What? I don't know. Is it? Oh, God dang it. This cricket's crawling up me. Where did the snake go? I don't know where the snake went. Oh, there it is. Mike, can you wait for me so you can help me with the crickets, please? All right, we're going to take my husband to lunch and my dad to lunch. So if you could be gone, Snake, and as many of these things that you could eat, that'd be great by the time we get back. Oh, my heart can't take any more. My heart cannot take any more.
Lord, from bring hell. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. I want to give double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noise on the gospel, broad lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Man, bro. We're talking about the Lord bringing the plagues, man. This lady's, the Lord said he was going to punish the wicked to destruction. Okay, because when you go into the book of Exodus, it goes into how the Lord plagued those Egyptians because of the oppression of what they were doing to the people, the Israelites, our people. And this is modern day Egypt, which is America. And you see some of the same plagues, but even more in depth. Okay, as we have 50 provinces to deal with. I don't know who this lady is, but she's kind of weirdo, you know. And I'm reading the comments of people saying this ain't a sign from God. Then I don't know what to tell you, but because you see she's putting out shit like, did Auntie just crack the code of Revelation 9 and 13? No, you ain't cracked shit, man. But the Lord is really visiting you and just the wicked in general. Okay, not just her. Okay, because I don't know this lady. But you people, man, you're getting ready to get the judgment of the Heavenly Father because, hey, you Americans, you're proud as hell. Okay, you are offensive and you will smoke in the nostrils of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And Lord is tired of y'all bullshit, man. I mean, let's just be technically honest. This is the Lord bringing the plagues upon this place, as we just read in the last lesson. And those crickets, man, they got a very, very unique smell to them. Okay? Mormon crickets. Bigger than the average cricket. So that's that. We getting ready to see that on a whole different scale here in America, man. Okay? From the locusts to the we already have a pestilence, not a pestilence, but we already have you call that a plague of gnats, man. Like literally like these gnats. It's an over influx of insects just in general. Okay, because of the droughts and the dry climates. you know, the ecosystem's being thrown off. Like literally, gnats are just all in the house. Like you can't see them, but they biting the shit out you. They call them no-see-ums, and people thought I was making that up, but that's a real insect. They're called no-see-ums, which is biting gnats, or biting midges, or punkies, or sandflies. Very annoying. Okay, you'd rather deal with mosquitoes than them shits. But nonetheless, this is the Lord punishing the wicked to destruction. And for that lady, out of all the shit she was saying in the video, that she has a disease, if she literally trip and fall, that's the Lord humbling your ass, man. And I'm just saying in general, the Lord is humbling this place, man. And that ain't shit yet, because the average woman, they wouldn't be able to stand up to that. She literally said she was feeling like a prisoner in her own home, because if she ran outside and one dropped on her, she would literally give up the spirit. It would show that you women, man, you're not in a position to make any beck and calls, no authority. You have no strength as far as in that regard, because you can't even deal with the fact if a cricket fell on your head. Now, yeah, that is an unusual sight. It can be very unnerving, but from what I've known, crickets, they're very harmless, you know, even though they can carry bacteria. But for the most part, man, you know, crickets, they ain't looking to have any smoke with anybody, but just the fact of the difference of what you're saying is causing a problem here. And this is nothing but the Bible speaking, okay? So anyway, let's go to the book of Proverbs 3, and I'm going to start at verses 25. It says, be not afraid of sudden fear. Okay, because, hey, brothers, we may wake up and be in a situation like that just by being in Babylon. Now, that's not any type of omen to you, because this is just a wicked principality in general, okay, or municipality or wicked kingdom in general. But you may wake up and there may be a swarm of fucking spiders outside of the damn apartment complex. You know what I'm saying? And you got to put your faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, not bug out. Okay, because remember, the scriptures say even the beasts of the field should be at peace or in league with us. So, hey, remember, this is not our judgment. This is for these people, these wicked ass people, the Lord plaguing them to destruction, and righteously so. Because I guarantee you that lady in the Edomite lady, I mean, man, you know how much wickedness she done in her life? She probably work in corporate America. She probably work in a judicial system somewhere, because that looked like a pretty nice house. You know, she's probably a child support administrator. Who knows what she's had our hands in, but the Lord is visiting her ass. Okay, out of all the wicked behavior, the proud behavior these people have shown towards Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and this chosen, it's about time that we start seeing these people get fucked up out here. Okay, it's time for us to not be on the end of that ass whooping for once. Okay, and it says here, be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. Okay, because the wicked is being brought to naught. Okay, she was literally petrified. She made a TikTok video about it. And people in the comment board, mainly women, they just bugging out like, oh my God. Like, I just imagine if that was my sister, man. She'll literally kill herself. I remember this nigga, she called me over to our crib one time because she's like, can you come kill her? I'm like, what are you calling me for? I went over, there was a fucking grasshopper on the damn wall. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, Tosh, bro, like literally open the window or swat him out. He's gonna leave out the house. Like, it was a fucking grasshopper, not even bigger than my pinky finger. And she literally bug out. And I mean, grasshoppers can get pretty big too. Grasshoppers can get as big as your hand. I've seen some big ones before. Trust me. Look like little mini humans, man. But hey, that one, just imagine them Mormon crickets posted up. Man, she will literally give up the spirit. You know what I'm saying? And it will be unnerving because bugs, they tend to make you itch. It's just something about them, they're very unnerving. Like certain brothers I don't like bugs in particular. I don't really want to be around them, but you know, I can tolerate them to a certain degree. My biggest thing is I don't like them damn gnats, and I don't like fucking cockroaches. Now, when you get them big ass cockroaches as a plague and a pestilence coming up in your, running in your shit, crawling on your bed like a plague, and that's when you people gonna really lose it, man. Okay, I could tolerate crickets over roaches any day. Okay, and I'm talking about some big motherfucker. You got roaches as big as fucking shot glasses, man. Bigger than that. As big as little baby fucking containers, man. Okay? You got a roach that's bigger than an iPhone box, man. Run across your goddamn counter at night. Going in your refrigerator, eating your food. Turning on your PS5, playing your video games. Niggas wearing your Jordans and shit. You know, it's a little joke, but still, we coming into those times. And you people getting ready to lose it. All right? And it says here, for the Lord should be like confidence and shall keep thy foot from being taken, man. Okay, so that's the point. We ain't gonna be taken by these plagues. That's for these people, because they're not innocent. Scripture say whoever perished being innocent. All right. Matter of fact, let me go here real quick. This is the book of Psalms 91, and I'm gonna start at verses. Let's start at verses. Let's start at verses 2. It says, I will say to the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress and my power, and in him I will trust. Because no matter what, brothers, no matter what, I mean, you could be out in the wilderness and a bear could come up to you, look like he want to hug you and take the life out of you. You got to put the faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Point blank, period. You just got to have that faith, man, on the spot. And I know it's easier said than done. And fortunately and unfortunately, we're going to have to be put in situations like that to test our faith. You may be out in the wilderness and you may see a fucking skinwalker. What you going to do? You're going to bug out and run, or you're going to pray to the Lord like, man, Lord, if it's your will, deliver me from this, and watch the Lord work. Shit, hey, they say, shit, you learn through experience. You know what I'm saying? You ask for it, now the Lord going to put you through it. You ask the Lord to make you a battle axe, be prepared to be put in some squabbles, you know, in the time coming. I pray for it all the time. Just ask the Lord to give you a spirit to prevail. Have that courageous spirit, like Judas Maccabees, man. You know, among the brethren, he was strengthened. He was their general. Okay, and when the multitude of Jake was waxing weak through the fast, they was like, they're coming against us as a great host. What can we do? And we're weary. He said, when have the Lord ever confounded us? So you got to know that what you're doing is going to be solidified in a day of evil, man, because we're going to be all around the wicked shit. We're going to be all around the evil. Okay, we're going to be immersed in the downfall of Babylon because we're within it, man. Okay, that's why we're reading here. It says, surely he should deliver me from the snare of the fowler and from the noise of the pestilence, and he should cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth should be thy shield and buckler. So we're going to have that constant affirmation, or we're going to be affirmed or reassured that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to be with us, because he's going to show us signs that we're going to be good. Okay, and you got to believe that when he showed the signs, you got to grab on it like a lifeline. All right, it says, thou shalt not be afraid by the terror by night, nor the arrow that fly by day. Okay, the terror by night is Jacob's trouble, man. And the arrow that fly by day, which is the missiles, nor of the pestilence that walketh in destruction, as for destruction that wasted at noonday. Okay, so we got to keep in mind that the Lord is not going to let us be taken. You see? Verse 9, it says, because thou hast made the Lord, matter of fact, nope, let's keep going, Salakia. 1,000 shall fall by thy side, and 10,000 by thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Okay, because we're going to see a lot of plagues. People are going to be overtaken with pestilence, famines, destruction, death. Okay, sicknesses. People are going to be taken by that, man. Okay, and it says, only with thine eye shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. And we're witnessing the reward. Okay, we're seeing it. We saw literally, that was probably over 100,000 something crickets just on her line alone, all over her house. And you know they inside the house. Okay, bugs have a very way of getting inside your shit, man. So, hey, you brothers, it's gonna go there. And it says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come near thy dwelling. For he should give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways, man. So, hey, no plague is coming near us. And what we saw, that's a plague if I've ever seen one. I'm not going to cap, bro. I've never seen that many Mormon crickets in one area condensed like that. And they state that it's a common thing. You know, it's common, but not like that. She said that's the first time it's been that bad. Okay. This is the book of Psalm 77, and I'm gonna start at verses 11. It says, I will remember the works of Yahweh, and surely I will remember thy wonders of old. What was the wonders of old? Him deliver us through the Red Sea, bringing the plagues upon the Egyptians, as we're currently seeing now. Okay, and I will also meditate of all thy work and talk of thy doings, man. Okay, it says, thy way, O Yahweh, or power, is the sanctuary. Who is so great as the power is our power? It says, thou art the God that does wonders. And that was a wonder that we saw. And then she had it followed by snakes. Thou Thou hast declared thy strength among the people, and thou hast with thy arm redeemed thy people, the sons of Jacob and Joseph, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Okay? So keep that in mind, brothers. The Lord is bringing the plagues, man. All right? We can't stress that enough. Matter of fact, let me go here. Yep. This is the book of Psalm 78. And I'm going to start at verses 42. It says, they remember not his hand, nor the day when he delivered them from the enemy. And this is our people, because you're going to get caught up in his plagues. You're going to get caught up in the plagues that the Most High is bringing on the planet Earth. And it says, and he have wrought his signs in Egypt, in modern day Egypt is America, and his wonders in the field of Zoan. And he have turned their rivers into blood, and their floods that they could not drink. And he sent divers sorts of flies among them, which devoured them, and frogs which destroyed them. And he also gave their increase unto the caterpillars, and their labor unto the locusts. And he destroyed their vines with hail, and their sycamore trees with the frost. And he gave up their cattle also to the hail, and to their flocks, and to hot thunderbolts. And he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them, man. So that's the point I wanted to make. The Lord is showing those wonders again, man. He's showing those plagues, okay? Because it goes into diverse sorts of flies among them. Diverse sorts of flies can be crickets too, man. Okay, just going into insects. Probably had, what you call them, big brown flies, man. Horse flies or something like that. They bite the shit out you. You know, all types of plagues and pestilence plaguing the wicked to destruction. And according to 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter, we're going to get that real quick. The Lord said he's going to smite Egypt with plagues as before. So this is nothing new under the sun, brothers, but it's going to be on a far intenser scale. So prepare your minds, your spirit, and, you know, just get your mindset ready. All right. 2nd Esdras 15, and I'm going to start at verses 10. It says here, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter, but I would not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Why? Because the destruction, the judgment that's coming here, deservingly so. She probably embraced the alphabet community. Who knows? It says, but I will bring it with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof, man. Okay. Egypt should mourn, and the foundation of it should be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Lord shall bring upon it. And they that till the ground should mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting in hell with the fearful consolation, brothers. So yeah, man, you know, it's getting ready to get real grim out here. It's been a lot of weird shit happening, bro. The Lord's been showing signs. I mean, to the point, the Lord is showing signs even in our lives, man. I was thinking of the brother that called me. I was thinking about him yesterday and earlier week, and he fucking called me. I had a vision or a dream, I want to say back 2 years ago, and I have the testimony. It may still be on this channel, but it was basically the dream of deliverance. It was me, the elder Yashawamba, and a brother named Shalom I'm real close with. We just basically got out of Jacob's trouble, and we was literally going through hell, bro. I mean, literally, like, all hell was breaking loose, and we endured. And once we came out of the battle, it's like when you endure a long night of fighting and you're just exhausted, you look like you've had it. And then we came out of the cabin or whatever it was, and literally everything was over, and we saw like the chariots, but they was in the form of dolphins swimming through the air. And then what are the chances that I wake up this morning and I see, even though it was like a hologram video, but I seen like these dolphins swarming through the air, you know what I'm saying? And it was like a hologram, of course, but it was just a sudden sense of peace, because when you look up what a dolphin means, or a mammal or whale, it represents peace. And in the spirit, they were like the chariots though, but they was in the form of like dolphins swimming through the air. And you just heard this sudden sound of peace, like we made it, you know. And even then, when I was doing the video, and you know what's so spiritual is the first video I did today. If you catch like the first second of the video, it actually show a brief, slight second of the clip of the dolphins before it goes into the martial law video. So that was spiritual. You know, the Lord is showing us signs. Something's getting ready to go down. All right, but this is my last precept. This is the book of Sirach 39, and I'm going to start at verses 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, okay, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hell and famine and death, all these are created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction, okay? Because she's of the wicked. She's an Edomite, what it appears to be. And you know she's not serving Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you know? So, of course, she fits right in that category of being slated for judgment. You see, and the Lord is going to put the spirit on these animals, etc., and these insects to start attacking people, man. Like Apostle Gabar did that video when birds attack. A movie called Birds. Hey, the Lord is going to put the spirit on these animals to start fucking you people up, man. Okay, birds and hawks landing through fighter jets and airplane craft windows. They're attacking. They want to take back what they feel was taken from them. You've took away the peace and the serenity from nature, Esau, and they're coming back on you, man. They're coming to collect because the Lord is putting the spirit on them, man, to get what's theirs, bro. So, hey, the scriptures say that the hands of the wicked should be upon you on all sides. So, you got a lot to pay for, bro, and I wouldn't want to be you, and I really wouldn't want to be a wicked-ass Jake. All right, it says, and they should rejoice in his commandment, and they should be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time has come, they should not transgress his word. So I'm going to end it there, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom and a Baba Ball.